Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today I'm playing on the Hermitcraft server, which you guys all know, you all love, and you know what? I enjoy it quite a bit too. I've decided to expand my spawn house a little bit, because, everybody else has these crazy awesome spawn houses, and I pretty much just have the one that Generic B very kindly built as a guest house and then gave me. So what I feel like I need to do is go in here and get some of this awesome lumber stuff and use it to make, a better house. Now, here's a caveat for you. A caveat is like a tiny bit of egg, like a fish egg, but smaller. Anyway, here's your caveat. I don't know how this thing works. So, I see that there's this, which I don't understand, and there's this, which I don't... probably shouldn't have just swept away all of the saplings. Oh, good, now I'm trapped forever. Okay, new plan is to get out of here without breaking the whole thing. Whoa, how did I hop so high? Wow, this is kind of neat. So, I think that what I should be doing... Whoa, this is a wall of timber here. This whole thing is really neat. I don't know who built this, but I probably should find out, because that would be the polite thing to do. So it looks like the trick is to just plant a wall of saplings when I'm done, to not be impolite, because if you don't put the saplings back, then that's really rude to people. So anyway, what I figure I'm going to do is I'm going to expand my spawn house. My neighbor came in and built a massive one, and there's no sign on the door, so I don't even know who it is, because I haven't seen them there. I think that was going to be Brenny Beast's house, and then he never showed up, so I don't know whose house it is next to mine now. But I want to have a cool house that I can store stuff in, especially since I really enjoyed doing my little fan fiction writing series that I started recently, and I feel like it would be appropriate for me to actually have more room to do that, because I don't know if you saw, but I had to sit out past my balcony because my balcony is full of chests. The first floor has no room for anything in the house, and so I think I'm going to add a little basement. And so I'm just going to collect a little bit more wood, and then we are going to time warp around, and I'll see you on the other side. Did I say time warp? I meant time skip. We're not going to actually warp time. Changing the shape of time is outside of my jurisdiction. That's really more the job for a time cop, if you will. Anyway, time skip. Okay, so having collected all the timber here, I'm going to go ahead and let this decay while I go start working on my basement. Then I'll come back and throw the switch, which will flush all the apples and saplings and everything out, and then we will recover it down there in the capture area. So, let's go ahead and head back to my house. I'm not used to using the paths, because the paths kind of go out of the way a lot, but I feel like if I'm making a video for you guys, I should actually take advantage of the road system that's in place, as it is one of the many advantages of participating in a civilization, and I think I might have already gone the wrong way. But this loops around, I believe. Oh, here we are. Yep, so then my house is right over here toward the spawn. And so I'm just going to, as you can see, look, huge house, no signs, no announcement of oh, hey, here's who lives here or whatever. I'd really like to know. So I'm sure you guys will post in the comments. And that, because it could be Cubed Hamster, it could be that Joe Nagy, could be, I don't know, a lot of people. But whoever it is, big house. I like the glass that goes down into the basement there. Oh, I didn't show you the basement. That would be a good thing to show you, because I'm going to be working on my basement. So this is his basement. He's got this X here. I wonder if that means anything. I don't think that's Isima, because Isima already has 3 houses, and there's no UFO outside, so it's probably not his. Here's mine, little teeny tiny house. Look at this. It's a 5x5 practically. So, anyway, if we come up here, as you can see, there's no room right in here. So I've removed the chest I had here and the chest I had here, and I'm hoping to get rid of this one as well, or diminish its presence somehow and make this more of a opened area. You know what, actually, I was going to say, I might not even need this last bit here. I might be able to open this up a bit by putting a stone stairwell right there. Because I can still climb up these here and then get out, and then I have a better view of the bay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, because like now that I have no view out here, I really want to have more of a view in general. But if I build out too far this way, then it's just like I'm pushing into Generic B's little boathouse territory. But I mean, this guy is way out here. Or girl, I don't know. This could be anybody. Could be, I don't know, monkey farm. That's a, what do you call those names that can be used either way? It's not bisexual, I know that. But anyway, here's my basement. So I figure the first thing I'm going to do is extend these pillars down, past where I'm putting my chests. And of course, I immediately regret that decision because that is going to block my chests. I wanted to have this little chest bay here, but I don't want to discontinue the pillars. So what I think I'm going to do then is put in a crossbeam here. And crossbeams are a complete pain in the current version of Minecraft. I'm sure if you guys are watching this in the future, they'll have fixed this with like a rotation button or something. But I essentially need to come up here. Yeah. So now we have a crossbeam. And I can presumably figure out a better way to do this. Oh, in addition, I also probably should switch this over to these. Dang it. This is what I'm talking about. It's like impossible to plant blocks the way you'd like to. You know, it's just like you're being punished for something that you did. It's like, dang it, Mojang, what did I do to you? Nothing, but here's a block in the face in the wrong way. So, okay, we still got this, and it kind of supports both of those. I'm probably actually, just for consistency's sake, going to want to go ahead and replace the little blocks behind here as well, just to have that pillar go all the way down. I think that'll look a lot nicer. I don't normally do build videos. Dang it, no! That was the sideways one that's going to be... Now I've got to go all the way back out here to fix it. Okay, so let's do this in the right order this time. 1, 2. Okay, everybody quickly buckle your shoes so we can do 3, 4. No! Wrong. Rotate. Rotate. Okay, excellent. So, now we've got this kind of bizarre dude fork thing here. I'm not sure if I like that. That's actually just kind of weird. It might be one of those things where I just have to not have the chests back here, which I don't love, but I could do it. Alternately, I guess I could store them sideways, but that kind of looks stupid. I don't love that either. Okay, we're going to axe the crossbeam, literally, also figuratively. The crossbeam idea has been axed. Oh, well, that was nice of you. Thank you, Minecraft. What? No. Minecraft giveth and Minecraft taketh away. I displeased it. I am displeased at it. I express displeasure that I experience about your game. Put down like this, maybe? Sweet, okay. And wasting a good pick. So this is way too dark already, I can tell you that. I don't love it. I'm wasting half the room. So, I mean, I've got room along this side. This is his wall, which actually cuts right against the property line to the point where it's hitting my house. This is my house, this is his wall. So, not a lot I can do with it. I guess I could decorate it some by, I don't know, putting ladders on it. Yay! That looks great. There we go. Got our wall looking nice. Got no more pick. Got to figure out where I want to put my crafting bench and stuff, too. I'm kind of thinking, well, I don't know. If I had the chests back behind here, that's not the worst thing. It's kind of weird, though, right? Does that seem weird to you guys? Probably seems weird to you. I'm going to assume that that's a weird place to put chests. But let's say it's not. Let's pretend it's not for a second. And see if it matters if we light it a little bit better. So if we put a torch back up in here. No. Back up in here. And a torch. And this one, of course, is not going to go. Back up in here. We get a little light. You know what? Oh, I'm going to need those ladders back. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, also breaking ladders seems to be messed up somehow. And now I'm going to have to go into his basement to recover the blocks that fell. Outstanding. See, way too close. This wall is too thin. What if I'm over here and I've like got a foosball game going on and everybody's like yelling because it's foosball and it's really exciting. It's like that American version of soccer but smaller. And, you know, with the guys that pivot. Big fun times. Oh, you know what? It's probably been about 5 minutes. Let's go activate the water piston thing before everything despawns and I look like an idiot and everyone's mad at me for wasting all the water piston things that they built. We're just going to cut through the yards because oh, there's a little path here now. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, that was a good one. Now all we need is like a little path through here and around back here and, you know, it'll be fine. So all I need to do is just plant those trees right down the row after collecting all the little saplings. Oh, nope, they just despawned. Took too long. Well, now I don't have enough saplings to even replant everything. Yeah, so let's just go and do our civic duty and make sure not everybody's mad at us forever. And then we will go finish our little house. So, sorry I couldn't show you guys how this thing worked properly. But I guess that's what I get when I let my heart win. Oh. So I figure we'll go ahead and put the crafting bench in the middle here. So that way I can access it from either chest. And, oh good, it wasn't stupidly obnoxious in like, oh hey, I'm not going to let you make things because you're going to be clicking on the chest by accident. So that's a small victory as well. Let's go ahead and take some of this oak wood and make some planks that are going to be a different color. And let's see, I could do a light colored wall. I guess I'm going to want to have an outside wall over here. Just because that's how far away his wall is over there. I'm thinking I might just use, like, have this over here be super dark, and this over here be super light, and then, like, complement it somehow where the floor on each is, like, the floor over here is dark, and the floor over here is light. I don't know, that might be cool. Or it might be horrible. Let's find out shortly. Also, let's make a shovel. You know what they say about making shovels? It's what you do when you only have one diamond, I guess. I hope you enjoy only having one diamond, because that's all you'll ever have. No, that wasn't motivational. I need to be more motivational. I need to be like, you know, if you believe in yourself, the number of diamonds that you can find is only limited by your imagination and the amount of time you're willing to spend playing a video game instead of going outside. Because you can get a lot of diamonds by not going outside. Unless you have Minecraft on a laptop, and then you can go outside and play Minecraft. Which is actually kind of fun. Because it's nice outside a lot of the time. At least around here, because it's Tennessee. So we have, you know, beautiful weather and people like myself. Joe Hills, glad to meet you. Anyway, so that's me done plugging Nashville. Although they don't really give me any money for that. I just like people coming to my city. So I got to say nice things about it. Otherwise, people will, like, you know, just be like, why would I come to your city? It sounds super lame. And I'd be like, no, I want you to come to my city. It's awesome. We've got a convention later. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, there's a convention in late October called GMX, where myself and Opaque Mango are going to be doing a little talk on YouTube and Twitch. Essentially, playing Minecraft for fun and profit is the name of the talk. So I hope you guys get the chance to come out if you're in the South area. If you're in the area of the South, the American South. If you're in, like, South France, well, you're out of luck. Although I hear you get excellent, like, champagne and stuff there. And wine. Probably some good bread. I'm sure you guys get a lot of cool things. But, you don't get to come see me in Opaque Mango unless you want to fly all the way from France to America. Although I guess people are flying all the way from America to France for Minecon, so, you know, there's that. Okay, so we've just got these 2 pillars on this side. We got the 3 over here. And, you know, I feel like there is another set of pillars under here. Okay, yeah, for some reason, I guess when Generic B was building this, he didn't put those all the way down. There we are. So we're just going to go down like so. And we're going to sink this one in here. Excellent. Hey, that one actually turned out all right. So I kind of like having the pillars stick out into the wall, or jut out. I should say jut out. Jutting out sounds cooler. Let's go ahead and break this. I don't know if you guys like building videos. If you don't, that's okay. But it's always good for me to try new things, because that keeps me, on my toes. And otherwise my toes get all rusty. And people are like, hey, what's wrong with your toes? They've heavily oxidized. And, that's no good for anybody. Because then my socks are all like, coated in rust. Wow. This is a hard thing to time. Ah, and I did it wrong. Displeased noises. Let's just hop down here and do it the easy way. Boom. Easy way. Next problem. Well, actually, we're not there yet. I want to sink this in further. There we go. So, now we are on the next problem. And the next problem is... Oh, you know what I probably should have done? Is I probably should have stored the chests along the sides here, because I've got these nice little 2x2 racks on either side, and I could have put like... Yeah, maybe I should have made this over here the, smelting area. And another thing that I considered over here, though, was to make this, just dig out the hill behind here and glass it in a little bit. For example, if I think I left my glass up here. Here we are. Oh, you know what, though? Maybe glass isn't the way to do it. Maybe I just want to have some fencing, which I didn't see up in there. So let's check the other chest. Yeah, some fences here. Yeah, maybe I could just fence in kind of the back wall here and kind of dig it out into the hill a bit. So let's go back this way and kind of outward. Oh, of course, I put that in my shovel spot. Good job, Joe. Joe is me. If anybody here didn't know that, I'm the Joe that just did the good job with the shoveling. So, I mean, this is coming out a little bit far, but, I mean, I think it's cool. I don't think Generic B will mind too much, although, seeing that other guy build, right up next to my property is one of those things where it's like, no, this is limited my possibilities. So I could see him being like, no, you're limiting my possibilities. So I will try not to limit Generic B's possibilities too much. So if this... Whoa. Dang it. If I was going to sink another one of these, it would go about here. Thank you. Thank you, the log. That's precisely where I would have liked you to have been. So... I could, I guess, maybe do something out to here somehow. What would be the best way to do this, though? Well, actually, I kind of like having the dirt here, because that conceals that. But I could maybe set something up like this, and then have this log not continue all the way up, just use fence posts, or... No, wait, that's dumb. Okay, so this is 2 out here. How much more of this hill can I dig out without it looking horribly stupid? Because I went ahead and I augmented the hill to make it bigger so that I could get away with making the house out this far when I was off camera, but now I'm just like, oh, okay, I want less hill. I'm hills enough for anybody. So, yeah, here we are. Kind of stretch that out there. See, maybe I should use half slabs for the little overhang here. See, Generic B's little overhang looks really nice with these stairs and these half slabs and stuff. So maybe that would be better. Although it's one of those things where if I have a little roof up here, it almost seems like I should have the porch up there. But I want to have the little porch down here. Maybe what I want to do is get some sand and just put in, continue the beach around here. Oh. This is neat. Is this the access to the slime room? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know this door and everything was back here. What can't we learn? when we look to the... Is that the west? Yes. What can't we learn when we look to the west? Probably something about slimes. Oh, dang it, those are the dirts that I wanted there. Oh, well, this might be the way to do it here, is just to have this open to the sky on this side. And to fall down there, that would be ideal, of course, as any architectural student in the first semester could tell you. Best thing you want to do is open everything to the sky and then fall down it. So then I'm hitting his wall there, though. That's open to the sky, which is not necessarily what I was going for. If only I could justify, like, closing off his wall somehow. But I don't want to do that without closing off this wall symmetrically. And I feel like that'll look stupid. Because, you know, this is already super small space. Okay, so I'm thinking that I definitely don't like this pillar here. I feel like that just unnecessarily limits me. Like, or maybe I sink in a pillar, but then I have, like, the patio come out here with just, like, normal wood or something. I wish there was, like, better patio doors in Minecraft. I guess I could skin some, but I worry that that'll look stupid. So, maybe not. Let's just... There we go. First try. So, if I just put some normal, nice little planks out here... And so maybe what I do is that I somehow close off this side so the patio only extends out this way, like over here. Like, so this is like the patio door, and then this somehow is still inside. So if I just move this chest and like all the extra materials somewhere out of the way. For right now, let's just say up here, because I have excellent planning skills. Oh, good. Yeah, those torches preclude me from, you know, doing anything like that I would like to do. Bye-bye chest. Get rid of that. Pick up the extra pieces. So yeah, let's go ahead and just take this extra dirt here and just cover up this guy's little area here. Whoa. And that's going very well. I need to practice building more. I just don't have the experience moving around in Minecraft, clearly. Like, I'm just not elegant enough. So, let's see. Well, actually, what might be kind of neat would be to build a secondary wall over here using, like, the jungle wood or something. So, for example, if I were to kind of fill this in a little bit diagonally here with the jungle wood, that might, or not jungle, the oak wood. There we go. See, that looks better already. Not really, no. But it will look better by the time I'm done with it. So it's just kind of a little break here. There's a better way to do this. I just haven't figured it out yet. So. Oh, I'm definitely going to want to replace that soil. That does not look good. It's so weird upgrading a building I didn't create myself initially and then working with somebody else's design that I didn't work on initially. I'm just completely out of my element. Usually everything I build that I don't build a lot, but when I do build, it's always stuff that I built, not stuff that somebody else built. Well, maybe that's not true. Maybe sometimes I use, like, Vetch's structures and I'll, like, augment them. But those are survival structures. Those aren't something where I'm, like, trying to, you know, make a life in... Well, I am trying to make a life. I'm trying to save my life. But I'm not trying to make something that's necessarily aesthetically pleasing. So let's see. From here, am I, like, super creepy looking into his room? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to put some... maybe fencing up around here after opening this up a little bit more. Okay, so I figure if I come out to about here, that's where the next one would have been. Now what I want to do is I want to take sand and I want to just fill in all around here and just make this a little bit beachier. And first we're going to get a shovel, because shovels are the key to the film Mystery Men. where there's a guy who's a shoveler. And what I really needed to do was to build a workbench, because I should know better by now. Really, seriously, who am I trying to fool? Here we are, a shovel. See, usually when I'm building stuff also, it's like prank stuff, and it's not like for me. So, I don't know. Like, usually with the pranks, it's like, oh, I'm building this crazy sculpture, or I'm building this. It's not like, I'm trying to build a house that people don't hate. Because, like, I don't want to, you know, have Generic B hate my house. That would be, you know, unfortunate. It would generically be unfortunate. So, let's just, yeah, here we go. I like this little extra bit of sand. Not the extra bits of sand up top. And I should use the right tool so you guys don't go in the comments, oh my goodness, he's using the pick on the sand. You shouldn't pick on sand like that. Sand had a hard enough childhood as it is. So now if we come over here to the little spawn and you're looking around, we've got a much more natural looking beach on this side. I actually like how the sand here makes the sandstone there look less out of place. On the whole, I think that's actually a win. Is it interesting to build some sort of break into here? Oh, well, no, because this back here is going to be a bit off. Although I could just put soil here and put that like so. Yeah, okay, I think that kind of adds a little bit to this that kind of redeems. I could put in glass panes here and have more of these stone steps. So let's go ahead and get some more stone steps going on. There's probably a trick to make these upside down. That's not it. New plan. Let's make right side up ones and then attach them upside down. So, let's see. These ones, I think to attach them at that angle, we'd want them, boom, like so. Excellent. So, that kind of complements that there. Now, we could put glass panes like here and here and then have gates here. I think that would look good. So, gates are, of course, made out of sticks and timber. So let's go ahead and get ourselves enough sticks and timber to timber me gates. Or that shiver me timbers. I didn't have a joke prepared. It shows. Grabbing some glass. Oh, what we should do while we're up here, too. Look, to demonstrate that we're, you know, learning or continuing our education. Finish that up. I feel like this roof is too low almost, but, I mean, it's supposed to be, I don't know. I like the idea of having the bed out here, because sleeping outside, like on a balcony, always seemed cool, and having this down here as a more work area also seems cool. So, oh yes, let's grab the glass that we were also supposed to grab. I feel like when I play a Vetches map, and I'm running around, and I'm like, oh no, I forgot this. I've gone too far. You don't see me running back and forth all the time because I've already gone too far. But in this, I'm just like, well, I guess I'll run back upstairs. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting design. Although, it might be better if I just move the whole thing up and have another thing of stone here somehow. So, let's see. Is there anything precluding me from just moving that wood up or moving those stairs up? No. Okay, wow, that actually works perfectly. So let's smash some windows. Let's grab some stairs. And let's quickly retire back inside here. So we are just going to do the same thing we did last time. Stair, stair. I'm getting really good at staring, although it makes some people uncomfortable. So then, we're just going to go ahead and stair a little bit more. So I think that the way to do this now would be to come up here and to try and plant that. We'll put torches down directly like on either side here. So that way we have a surface to look at the stairs with. And try and get out here past the ladder hitbox. Dang it. Okay, we're going to avoid the ladder hitbox entirely by jumping up here, looking down at the stairs. There we go. Although, would it be neater if I had those face outward on this one? I think maybe it would. My brain is, like, constantly making new decisions. I hope you guys don't mind. So, we put that one there. Yeah, I think that might actually be better. So hop up here and do the same. Dang it, getting to the top of the hitbox is not always easy. Great. We might want to put some torches along the beach here. Maybe even going so far as... Oh, you know what I should do is I should build a complementary one of these out this way. It's kind of a land break as well. So if I come back out here... Okay, yeah, see, I think that looks a lot better. I think that looks a lot more natural, especially once the grass comes in over here. That'll definitely flow a little bit more nicely. And so then we can just kind of come around after we replace this horrible one. Well, actually, I guess I want to get rid of the stone. Put that there. And get rid of the stone behind it. And put in some dirt. Dirt, everyone's favorite building material. There we go. So I think now what I want to do is go ahead and fence this in a little bit. Although, that almost seems like anti-neighborly, because like Generic B's base is right here. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll plant some torches just up on little stakes here. Because I've already got gates. It's not like mobs are going to get in. And, so then, yeah, so that just kind of gives it a little bit of a anti-mob lighting thing. We got the base established, a lot better looking. The inside here, I'm going to have to do another day, I'm thinking. Whoa, because I'm going to have to go recruit a whole bunch of extra timber and I'm going to have to go gather a bunch of extra timber. From the front, I think that the place will look essentially identical to how it always has. So it's not going to be an eyesore on the street, which is always nice. I like when, you know, people don't come screaming at me. But yeah, people won't be able to just hop down here quite so easily. Which, you know, that's not the end of the world. So, cool. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. And I can't get a good view of my house because I backed into a pier. Let's try that again. Everyone loves repetition. Everyone loves repetition. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.